Okay, just so everybody knows, I am recording this, so that's your fair warning. If you don't want to be seen, you should take your video off. Okay. So the question up in the air right now is, are we going to stay with the 17th of April, or would we like to move it to the 8th of May, which would be in the middle of AP testing? However, it is going to be from the morning until sun goes down, which does not make people tired for AP testing. It would maybe be during a Zoom, but they could take time off during the walk to do their Zoom. Okay, now you guys have a discussion about that. Ready? You guys talk, give your opinions, go.
I kind of agree with Taylor. I think that if we move it back to May, then more people might be wanting to join because of COVID. But that's really my only opinion.
Value.
Yeah, I just thought of the one concern I could have is if people, like I know a lot of people do take AP tests that week, and that might be a little stressful to like commit a whole day to doing something on a Saturday when you can study for AP tests. So what do we think about that? Like, would that, do you think that would be like do you think people will steer away from participating if it's in the middle of AP tests?
Let me check right now and see if I can get a hold, while you guys are talking, of the AP schedule to see which ones fall on the couple days right after it. Okay.
I think that if it was during AP testing, less people would do it just because it would be a very stressful time. Plus, you wouldn't really be able to enjoy the event if you're thinking about what you need to study when you get home and all that.
Okay,
Yeah, I agree.
Go ahead.
Is it possible to do it after finals? Would people still join?
If we did it the 15th, which would be after the finals, after, oh, you mean after finals or after AP testing?
Oh, AP testing.
Okay. So if we did it the week that we're then, the 15th would be the week before our finals. So would people be using Saturday to study for Wednesday and Thursday's finals? Good question though, maybe not.
What if you did it the last week of April? That would give you 2 weeks out or 1 week out?
So like if we did it like May 1st, or is there too many things going on like with the school that weekend?
If anything's going on, the things we're going to run into is probably going to be sports, and that's going to go through the end of June. So really, we're just going to have the people go play their games and come back and join us. I'll look at the school calendar again.
Yeah, I agree with Madison. I think if we go too far, people will just be like, oh, school's over. Like no one's going to want to participate in something like that close to summer. So potentially, I say we either do it in between AP exams or the week before on that May 1st date, if like there isn't too many conflicts with like, the school schedule.
I am the worst person for multitasking. What was the one you said? What are the two options you want me to look at?
So May 1st, Saturday, May 1st, and then Saturday, May 8th. So they're just like 2 weeks. Yeah.
So we kind of have to assume that not everything's on the calendar. Right now on May 1st, the only thing on the school calendar is girls varsity lacrosse. And so that could also be boys varsity lacrosse, but it's not like a dance or anything. And on the 8th, there's SAT testing on the 8th. So I don't know if people would be involved in that. That might not be the best idea.
Okay, well, let's shoot for the 1st then. And then we could always go back to other possible dates if like we have to, but I think that might be a good one. Does everyone agree with that? Okay. Cool.
Okay, okay, so I'm still gonna check and see if I can find the testing things for AP. But you guys, wait, the first would be before the first week of AP testing. Right? Not in the middle. But the middle one, we would already have lost, if we did the 8th, which was SAT. But you know what, they could go do SAT and come back to, I don't know. The 8th would be at least 5 of the tests would be over, right? So half the testing would be over. If you do the first, all the testing still has to come.
Okay.
Just tonight, just throwing that out there.
I mean, I feel like we can't win in any way here. We either keep it at the 17th in April or we change it to May. And I mean, I feel like May would be good because we've just been so slow at progressing this just because we have no idea with what COVID's going to be like. So I feel like the more time we have would be better. So if we can do it in May, that would, I don't know, that's what I would say would be the best.
When is prom also? Is it in between the 17th and the 1st of May?
Prom.
Because I was just gonna say, if we don't want to do the May 1st, maybe we could do like April, like 20 something, like whatever's in between those two.
Okay, let me see. Am I muted? Let me see about prom.
Sorry, Miss Gunkel.
I feel special that I can at least help out somehow. Let's see here. Prom is not even on this calendar. So let me check somewhere else. Okay, and I found the AP schedule. So give me one more second. Sorry. People that are watching this, just fast forward a little bit. Prom. Prom would be on here. Ooh, when's graduation?
The 21st.
Okay. All right, school calendar.
Not counting down or anything, but
No, not at all.
I
Not at all.
realized I said that really fast.
Senior's last day is May 14th, so that would be the week after May 8th.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, go on to something else until I find this, but I'm gonna look for it real quick and I just can't find it.
Okay. So I can share my screen and show you guys what I kind of like laid out for tonight. Just give me 1 second. Oh wait, I can't.
I just made it, so you should be able to now.
Okay, thank you. Beautiful. Can you guys see everything okay? All right. I'm just gonna minimize that. Okay, so basically what we need to do, like I said before, is figure out how we're going to advertise Relay to get teams signed up for everything. So we need to figure out when we're gonna do our first team leader meeting and then our next general meeting. So I would say if we could do the team leader meeting, probably like in February, like maybe the first weekend or the first week of February would be best. And then we could do a general meeting at the end of February and in between have our committee meeting. What do you guys think about that?
Prom is up in the air. No one has a date.
Would we do it on February 5th?
Friday?
Yeah.
We could, but will people come on a Friday night to a Relay for Life meeting? Like realistically?
Does it have to be at 9? Or like maybe like after, I don't
I mean,
know,
we could
like
do
maybe
it after
2:30?
school. Yeah, 2:30.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think that the meetings, I like when the meetings are during the week or I know Friday's technically during the week, but that's just my opinion.
So
Okay.
earlier that week?
What if we do like a Wednesday and then that would be like 1:15-ish? That's when school would get out, I think. The hard thing is,
But Fridays get out. Oh, you mean on during the week?
yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Also on Wednesdays or no, just kidding. I was gonna say office hours. Never mind.
Right? So like a Monday or a Wednesday, we could do like 1:30.
Okay, so I'll just put out February. I might spell it wrong. I didn't. February 3rd, so that's a Wednesday at 1:30. And I will make a graphic for that to send out to you guys so we can start advertising that. And then the general meeting, we could have at the end of February. So maybe like the 24th, like the same time, 1:30, it's a Wednesday. Does that sound good to you guys? Okay, I'll put that down there too.
I am behind the thing. Are we, what, did we change the date? To the,
Hey, for what?
for the relay, did we change it? Because I didn't tell you guys about the AP test real quick.
Yeah, we can go back to that. You
Okay.
just told me to move on to something else.
Okay. Who could make the video announcements like she has in letter D? Because that would be really cool if you guys would make that on a video and then get that to me to do on the announcements.
I think one of the things that we were gonna do for the social media was to have everyone on the committee send in like a video, like saying why they relay, how many years they've been doing it, like what grade they're in. So maybe while we're putting that sort of thing together for the social media, we can like maybe mesh it all together. I'm not really good at videoing stuff, so if someone else is better at that and has a better idea, just speak up. But
Who's that person? Who's better at that? Who would take that on? Is that Robert talking to us?
I think we can
Robert, do you want to type it in the chat? You're like breaking up really bad.
Everyone like introduce themselves and then like, you know, just give like a quick like info about
So he was saying that he thinks we should all get our pictures to him, not me, but you guys get your pictures to him with some info and he would put it together, right, Robert? We'll just volunteer you since you can't hear us. Okay, let's do this. Hey, everybody, make sure you have a picture of yourself. And what are the things for sure that we should, everyone should say, kind of so we have the similar things going on?
I think probably like who we relay for, how many years we've relayed, maybe what our grade or something like that.
Okay. Love it. I think what you are looking forward to this year in relay, since it's new and maybe you guys, they can learn that just because of what you say.
Okay, guys, I have Robert on the phone. So wait, so you said to send in a video or like picture of yourself, right? And then wait, Robert, what was the rest?
A video of everyone introducing like their age, their you know, everything, like what the officer they are, and then you can send an explanation of relay.
Did you guys hear that?
And what's his phone number?
What's your phone number, Robert?
720-717-6042.
6042.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I can see the chat.
All right, so it's in the chat. Everybody should look at that. The deadline for you to get that done is Monday.
Are we doing a
I
video
just
for that
realized
or a
everyone
picture?
can hear you still.
Do you want it on a video, or she's asking, or do we want it on like a picture?
We said, or Robert said a video would be better.
Can you repeat what we're submitting?
It's
'Cause-
all in the chat. I typed it in. Oh
so
yeah.
just a video of us saying all of that.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Wearing.
I'll also write it in this meeting draft. So, and I'm going to post them after every meeting in Google Classroom. So you guys can always come back to the meetings, like at the notes, and see what we talked about too.
Perfect.
Take a picture of this.
I just had a quick question. Do we have the team set up for this year yet? Because I was trying to go on to see, and it just shows that we have like the 2020 leadership committee from last year. So I was trying to figure out if we have a new one set up for this year yet.
Ooh, for your guys' committee.
Yeah.
Well, I also have a question too, Gunkel, because didn't we have like a representative from the American Cancer Society like last year that kind of helped us with all that sort of stuff?
Yes, she got a hold of me 2 days ago, and I invited her to this meeting. However, she was busy, so she asked me to talk with her tomorrow, and so her and I will be touching base tomorrow. She's new to me, so I don't know her or anything. But you guys, I think Taylor, I think probably start that, and so everyone can join it.
Okay, cool.
And call it, what do we call it, Jeff? What do you guys call it? Committee?
Like leadership committee or something like
Yeah,
that.
Leadership Committee 2021. RFL Leadership Committee 2021. And then once you do that, then you can put the link for people to join, or you guys can just go look for it. Or do we want someone else to be in charge of that? Taylor, you have a lot going on.
I can do it if you want.
There we go. Let's let that go. Okay, so you're up. The link is in the Instagram bio too, if you care to go there to get there. But if otherwise, you can do it on your own on the computer. But I have it all set up. So if you guys want to lead people to Chatfield's Instagram in the bio, there's a place for people to sign up to start a team and join a team. And there's a place for people to donate money. And so if they want to donate money, but they don't have someone specific to donate to, that's kind of like the Chatfield one. Even though it says my name at the end, it's just considered Chatfield.
Okay, perfect. All right, so now that we've talked about doing the team leader meeting, I don't remember what committee normally like comes up with what we talk about for the team leader meeting. I have a feeling it's like recruitment. So is anyone here on recruitment right now? Okay, perfectly. So my thought was that we would all go in breakout rooms with our committees just so we can like get more in detail with what we all need to do to make everything happen. So Kaylee, in your breakout room for recruitment, would you guys want to kind of start figuring out like an agenda for the team captain meeting, so we know what we're going to tell people about, how like explaining the virtual relay and how to get signed up and all that sort of thing? Okay, perfect. And then we can, I'll stop sharing this. So we can figure out who's in each committee. And Gunkel, do you mind making those breakout rooms for everyone? Oh, you're on mute.
I would love to make those breakout rooms.
Okay,
All right,
perfect.
so I'll just make 100 of them. Okay, so in breakout room 1, who do I want?
So just raise your hand if you're in the activities committee.
Is it just one?
Yeah,
Okay,
I can
let's,
go in with you for now.
okay, so we want Simona and Taylor. Okay,
Okay, and then raise your hand if you're in the survivor committee.
Bergman and Foster.
And I'm gonna write Molly down as a survivor member.
Yeah, we couldn't keep her out, you guys. We tried. Okay. All right. So we have Bryce, Jordan, Kaylee, and Robert.
Okay, and
Robert-
then
Mm,
a fundraiser.
Bryce and Robert. Good. Okay.
And then recruitment.
They do that like this. Okay, no one leave. If you have to go to the bathroom, feel free to go to the bathroom without asking, but do come back. And we'll do this and we'll come back. So don't like go do anything crazy. No robbing liquor stores. Here we go. You guys are the key. You guys are so important. I can't even tell you. I don't know how we're going to tackle this, but I know the answers lie inside of you guys. So, Kaylee, start us off. What are your thoughts?
So the first meeting for leaders is going to be next week, next Wednesday, right?
Right.
Okay. So we need to talk about, so is our plan right now to do a virtual one or like which one are we like preparing for more?
A virtual meeting.
Okay.
Oh, you mean for the relay?
Yeah, sorry.
Absolutely plan it as they're leaving their houses in their little groups, walking miles, being connected through technology, but never meeting as a big group.
Okay.
So okay. So she kind of said that you're supposed to figure out what to do to tell them how to sign up, right? That's what she's saying.
She said how to sign them up and then an agenda for the meeting, I think was something about that in that document that she shared. So
Okay. So do you want to start a Google document that we
yeah,
call agenda?
do that.
I am looking real quick for agendas we've had in the past. Okay, you go ahead and start because my computer is not letting me open it. Okay. Here's what we've done in the past. So we introduced chaperones, then we introduced all the committee members, and then we told the importance of relay. You guys can read this. I don't need to read it to you, sorry. So here, read that.
This looks more like a general meeting than a
Except for right here, I agree, right there.
So do you think it would be better to start out with a general meeting so that we can get our word out and then people can make their teams after we have a general meeting?
I think, well, what do you think?
I think that a general meeting would be better first, just because like the freshmen that don't know about it and stuff, they're not part of a team yet, so they don't have a leader to go to the meeting. And I know that in the past, like my freshman year, there was a general meeting first.
So to invite everybody and then and then explain what it all is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start typing. So we want to introduce the committee members. Jordan, I'm taking over top.
I don't know how I'm going to do this.
You don't know how we're going to do this?
I don't know how I'm going to do this.
Well, you already
I'm
know who your
worried.
people are.
I know, but all of the people are in a different cohort than me.
So, okay, so, and Kaylee, share your screen. So what would that stop you from doing on a weekend?
What do you mean?
Like, why does that matter?
We don't see each other ever.
So would it help if you held a Zoom meeting and I'm there and we do it together?
Yeah, I just don't know how to. The problem is that last year fell through because of COVID. So now no one knows what relay is except for me.
So whatever we come up with for you're going to have to get yourself on the school announcements.
That's great. And I can do that, but then only half the school will hear me.
Why?
Because I'll only go to school on Wednesday and Thursday. So I'll have to have like my mom talk on those other 2 days.
Okay, so so yours isn't done by video, it's actually talked.
Yeah, it's through the PA system.
Okay. So yes, well then that's what you'll do. You'll have your mom tell it. Have your mom. Do you guys have
A social media or an Instagram?
or a remind text? Do you guys
No.
remind?
We have an Instagram. It's not really followed. It's not really kept up with. The principal posts his pictures on it pretty much.
Okay. So do you have a sign out in front of your school? Like
Yeah.
announcement sign? Can we put the remind, like we start a remind and has your mom ever done reminds? Probably not.
No.
When you do a remind text, it can, like, as soon as people sign up, I'm sorry. As soon as people sign up for remind text, it immediately sends them a welcome to this remind. And on that, we could say, come learn more about Relay for Life this day, this time, here's the link.
Okay.
So that's one thing we could do. And you could, when you say it, okay, you could say it, your mom can hold the phone to the speaker and you could do the announcement at your school from home. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know we just push this number and hi, welcome Chargers back to Chatfield. And you could be on another phone or you could be on the speaker of the phone of like her cell phone. She could put the cell phone up to the phone and then there you are live as if you were in the area.
Okay.
I think you should make that happen.
Okay. And maybe we should meet one-on-one too, because I honestly speaking realistically, I don't think if it's at Chatfield walking around neighborhoods, people are going to go from Conifer.
No. You would do your neighborhood.
Okay. We
Yeah.
don't, I don't know if you've ever been up here, but we don't really have neighborhoods. So I'm thinking track. We do it on the track
I don't think Jeffco will let you.
because of the amount of people.
It depends on how many people you get, I bet. So that is
Yeah,
something to run by
used to-
whoever's in charge of activities at your school. You could ask them that question. Like, if we have less than 20 people, can we use the track for Relay for Life? To just walk around it as if we are just normal citizens of the US of A? Can we walk on the track in groups of 5 or less at a time or something? Make up some rule. No one's
Okay.
gonna come walk you.
Everyone can walk in there.
There's a track, you could walk around the lake, Evergreen Lake or something.
Yeah, I'm only concerned that that is a public area, and I don't know, have an event there. Is that allowed? Can we do
Yeah,
that?
yeah, because you're
Okay.
not talking about hundreds of people, right? So
No,
no, I think if you guys had put up a tent at someplace, how far is Evergreen from where you are?
20 minutes.
So is there a lake by you or a trail around some place?
No,
Okay, so just the track.
not a wide enough trail to where we could have multiple people on it at the same time.
Leaving your house and you walk down that long street down to the open field and back?
Yeah, but it's not long. And like you guys are talking about, like the morning to the like sundown, and I'm scared that'll take us 35 minutes.
Right, but so down there and back would be an hour
No, it'll be like 30 minutes.
round trip.
Yeah. It's hard because of the demographic we have up here.
Okay, so maybe the track's the best idea to try. So
Okay.
note to self to get a hold of whoever's in charge of activities at your school and say, can we do Relay for Life and have 15 people walking around the track on Saturday between like 8 and sundown?
Okay. Do you want me to do it the same day as you guys?
The only thing I would say about that is that if we have guest speakers on Instagram and stuff, it's kind of unites us a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Then the only issue is that we can't change the date in that sense.
Okay, because
That's only Saturday available because the next Saturday we're booked at the track.
Okay, let's get them to know about it. Let's get that started and then we'll figure this out. We will totally figure this out. This is not a
Okay.
problem that can't be solved. We just have to think.
Let's fix.
And you
Yeah.
and I can meet and talk about that.
Yes, and I also have all of the signs and all of the Luminaria bags Elise Patel gave me last year.
Oh, nice.
They're in my basement.
Perfect.
So
That's
I
good.
still have two.
That's awesome. Okay, so we'll figure that out. First, I think we'll set up a remind for you and I'll help you do that.
Okay.
And then we'll invite them to the meeting with all of us, or will we just let's just have a conifer meeting.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so back to you, Kaylee. So we introduced the people.
Sorry,
No, you're good. We introduced the people in charge and then we tell about Relay. So I think you should assign people things like someone tells that we're walking around the houses. Someone tells you have to do the money. And this could be all you can do that too.
Okay.
So
And then I found a agenda that they used last year and stuff. So I'm going off of that right now.
okay, go.
So we start with introductions and then we do an overview of it. And then the watch video, like we watched that video that we did last year and stuff, the one that everybody cries to.
Right. Good video.
Because that one's always a good one that like irks people's emotions, and then that's why they want to relay. So I know that helped me. So and then talk about like the importance of relay. And then what they did is they signed up for Remind Text at that point if they wanted to.
Okay, so are we having them join our Google Classroom instead?
Yeah, or we could do both.
Okay.
I think we could have a separate Google Classroom for I don't know, maybe
Keep talking.
separate Google Classroom.
Someone in. I'll
or-
be right back. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys keep talking.
Okay.
What breakout room or who were you with? You were with Bryce.
Yes. Thank you.
The thing is a Zoom with that many people on it might be a
Crazy.
lot for to handle.
Yeah.
So we might have to do like 2 separate Zooms or whatever, depending on like what my school does is depending on your last name is when you go into school. So
Yeah.
we do something like
So
that.
I'm
like-
wondering if maybe you could do like every single committee leader hosts a Zoom. So you could spread out those people more evenly, but then you would have a bunch more Zooms. But I mean, like whatever works best. I'm not sure.
What is the question about?
we were thinking about if we did a Zoom with everybody, that might be like overwhelm the Zoom and stuff because it's already slow and we have like 30 people on there. So we did like different Zooms depending on your last name, just so that we can make sure that everybody gets the information without their Zoom crashing.
Does it crash as much if we get them into breakout rooms right away? Does it still crash?
I don't know. I did a homelessness bagging for homelessness meeting recently, and there was like 50 people on there, and that's what he did is that he broke it up really quickly and stuff we could do breakout rooms. That would be, I think, would be a good thing.
Yeah, like I think we could say groups, this through this. All we do is have you change your names to like a 1 or a 2 or a 3. And then I just real quick, I put all the 1s together, all the 2s together. So we could do that too.
And then
But I think seeing all the people is really important. Because it shows that, wow. And if we have 3 different ones and there's only 20 people in mine, but there's 40 in someone else's because alphabet, then they don't get the big picture of how many people there are. I was just looking to see if I had the remind up, and it made me send a code and it's not coming through. But we'll make sure we have a remind. I'll make sure that is going.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Hi, Miss Gunkel. Robert left me. You're on mute, I think.
I brought him back to you and then you left.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm going to move you to a room and then move you back. Okay, bye.
Okay.
I thought I'd stalk you guys. What are you guys doing?
Fundraising.
Fundraising.
Fundraising. Oh, I put her in the wrong meeting. Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh.
Oh,
Crazy, crazy. What are you guys doing?
Survivors.
Okay, so what are we thinking about that?
So what we were thinking is because at one point we talked about doing like meals for them, but we were saying it would be hard to get a meal transported to them warm and everything. So we kind of were moving towards like care packages with maybe gift cards from sponsors or Relay for Life merchandise, maybe just like candy and some stuff like that to make them feel appreciated. Um, so that's what we were kind of thinking, and maybe trying to do a Zoom call with Miss Hitchens speaking or something like that, so that it's something they can join and still hear a speaker
Yeah,
like normal.
I think that that in itself is enough because I think they like the sashes, they like that kind of stuff. But maybe this year they totally understand that we just are going to do a guest speaker, and maybe you guys set that up, just a guest speaker. I think you guys should be like that in itself would be amazing.
Yeah.
And
If we for care packages, if we were to do those, would we have like a budget to be able to pay for postage, or?
I will ask that question.
And then we were also wondering, so survivors have to sign up when they join, but when they sign up, do we have access to that information? Because we were trying to figure out if we're sending like a Zoom link and if we're sending care packages, we need their address and their email. And we want to make sure we would have access to both of those things.
Care packages, email, Zoom. I will ask, because maybe it couldn't come from us. We could, you guys could write it and we could give it to the American Cancer Society and they could send it out. Because I don't know if they can give us out that information. I don't even know, you guys, as excited as I am, I don't know how we find those people.
Survivors? Well, we have a list from the last year.
Okay.
And so that list has about 20 survivors from just who Taylor and I reached out to. And then Caitlin said she had some ideas.
yeah, I have like 2 people I want to ask, and then I was thinking, this sounds weird, but I always am like, hey mom, can you post this on your Facebook? Because she has a lot of people that we know, anywho. And I was also thinking that we were thinking that because it's online, we don't have to just stick with people who live in the state. So that would be easier to reach out through the interwebs for survivors.
Or, and maybe we just really put a push for everybody who's deciding to walk this year to get their people,
Yeah.
right? Maybe even in the Zoom meeting, when we have everybody together, we say, put in the chat room, just to Mrs. Gunkel, the name and email of it. And then you guys, I'll just take a picture and send it to you. So you would then have all those email addresses.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Right. And then we could say, hey, we're going to do this on this such and such date. And then we plan a time. And then the invitation that you want to send out could be a really cool invitation, like one of those special ones that you click on and it shows up on their screen, you know, that kind of stuff. And then once they say they're coming to that, then we could say, we want to send you something. Can you give us your address? And then
Just like email them and ask them for that.
Yep. And then we just say, normally we would have you for dinner. It's just not possible this year, but we want to send you something and we have no idea what that is, but we want to send you something. And and ultimately it could just be a really nice card that says, you know, that's handwritten by you guys. It's like, we just want you to know that we are still in the fight with you, you know, blah, 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 that kind of great stuff. Blah, blah, blah doesn't mean boring. It means, you know, we'd have to you guys could come up with maybe a really cool poem, maybe, and maybe the care package / whatever the invitation is, would be a picture of a collage of all the different teams and all the different parts. Because I think something we need to do is ask every team to take a group picture somewhere. You know what I mean? So we'll have all these group pictures and we could put those all together in a collage and send it to them and say, we've got your back. And COVID didn't stop us from doing what we know we want to do or is our passion to support or whatever. So
I think just just something just to show that we care would work. Like,
and if
Yes,
we had a budget, we could send flowers or something, you know, or we could send, what else? We could just send a gift card, like you guys said. Because if it were me, I would rather a gift card than flowers, but a lot of people love flowers, you know, or a plant, maybe a plant. Or maybe we buy plants, if they're close, maybe we'll know if they're close, we could actually buy plants and deliver them to their houses.
ding dong, ditch.
Run really fast with masks on.
Just random flowers on their porch.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's something. So first it would be getting the information. Why are you guys okay with us inviting the people that we invited last year and getting the people from the people that walk with us and letting that be enough for this year?
Yeah.
Let's not go searching all over the world right now. Let's just master our community and show them. And then, like you said, if someone in our community has a grandpa in Ohio, then that's good too. But let's not go out there and ask American Cancer Society who all make it big. Let's just do locals and anybody related or known by a Chatfield student that walks with us. Is that good?
Mhm.
And then the teachers with them. I mean, that would be easy. Hopefully the teachers this year might show up, you know, and then the card would just not even need postage. It could just go straight in their mailbox at school. And there's like 8 people with cancer, you know, every year there's more. Gosh, there's what, 4 in E-Hall alone. So yeah, I love what you're thinking. Good deal. I think I'm going to make everyone come together because it's almost 7 o'clock and everybody's doing good stuff, but we can always go back out. So here we go, leaving. Bye. It makes me laugh that it says all participants have 30 seconds to leave their breakout rooms. 30 seconds. Everybody, leave your breakout rooms. Simona has like the worst Spanish teacher at Chatfield and it sucks to be her. You guys, so much good stuff going on. Oh my gosh. Let's do a quick report out and then it's almost 7 o'clock and I know people have stuff to do. Like I have homework, okay? It's Thursday. So can I just pick, Bergman, you go. Tell what you thought about and where you are and then here we go.
So Caitlin and I, and then my sister Molly, we were talking about the Survivors Committee. And right now we want to try to reach out to all the survivors that are local. So anyone who's related to Chatfield students and Relay for Life participants. And then if they have members like a grandpa in another state or something, then we can reach out to them. And we're hoping to do either care packages or cards depending on budgeting and everything. So we kind of want to get pictures of the teams and then send that and say like, we have your back and stuff. And then we were thinking we'll get all of their emails and then once we can send them an invitation that's an e-bite or something, they can click on it. And once they confirm that they're coming, we can get their address and send them whatever we're giving them. And then we're hoping that I think on the day of the event that we can do a Zoom call and send a link to all of the survivors and have Ms. Hitchens hopefully speak. And since that's normally what happens at the dinner, but we just, based on budgeting, we'll see what we can do with gift cards or flowers or something like that. But
Awesome. I absolutely love that. Are you guys good with that? Shake your head if you're good with that. Shake your head if you're buying me a present for my birthday, February 4th. Okay, go ahead. All right, so good. Simona, talk to us. And thank you, you guys.
Okay, so Taylor and I were just like brainstorming like ideas for what we wanted to do for like some of the checkpoints for relays. So like we thought of like a slip and slide and like a cotton candy machine and like a band, and then we were also thinking we could have like a couple like game nights or something where we could like play kickball or like gaga ball leading up to relay. So yeah. And then Taylor also, I think, is making a spreadsheet of like a bunch of places that we could contact for like.
So the checkpoints, goodie bags, are you guys in charge of that too? She went silent. She went dark. Let's talk goodie bags. Who was doing that with her? She left us. See how she is? There, she's back. Simona, don't be leaving on us. That's rude.
Okay, so Hannah, I don't know how to say her last name, Rognerud.
Rognerud, crazy.
Yeah, was the activities co-head with Simona. So those two were going to plan all the activities and the goodie bags and all that sort of stuff.
Okay,
And they're in contact, so they're working well together.
good. I'm going to give you my ideas too. I'm part of every committee. Just kidding. I've never even been part of this committee, so this is really weird for me. I feel out of sorts. All right, so you guys are goodie bags. Okay, so Kaylee, go. I think Kaylee and Jordan had the hardest job tonight. So let's see what you guys ended up with.
I started putting together an agenda for our first meeting next week. And sorry, my dogs are fighting in the background. Me and Gungle decided that we were going to make it a general meeting. 1 sec.
I'll talk for a second. Yeah, they decided that since we want to get everybody there and 2 years of school don't know about it, that maybe just having a huge blowout, get everybody there meeting to start might be the way to go instead of trying to get leaders, because sophomores and freshmen don't necessarily know what that even is, and they might feel more comfortable bringing their whole bunch of friends instead of just showing up by themselves. Kaylee, go ahead. You and the dogs.
Yeah. So then I started to put together a agenda for that. And then we're doing it next Wednesday from what I understood. And I can share that with you, Taylor, and stuff, so that you can edit it and whatever you need to add to it and stuff. That was really all.
And she really wanted to include the video that makes you cry, right?
Yeah, because I feel like playing the sympathy card is the best way to recruit people. So.
And I don't remember which video I showed that last time, but I will look at videos. Do you remember what it was?
I put it on the agenda already because I found it in one of the old agendas, so I put it in that agenda. So
okay,
I'll share it with you too.
Are you gonna create social media stuff for us to post, Kaylee?
I can do that. I can attempt to. I'm not very tech stuff, but I can try. We'll see what.
Is someone else more tech?
I have a graphic made already. I just have to change the date. So I can send that out as it gets closer.
Jordan said that their school, if we change the date, can't participate because there's something on the track where they're going to have their activity.
Yes, we have prom on the 17th, and then we will be out of town on the 1st. So there's no people to run relay from Connor for those days.
So, okay, so do we go back to what we had? Or, okay, so can we talk about that for a second real quick? After the 8th, there's world history on Monday and French, which we don't give. There's Spanish on Tuesday, which we don't do. There's macro economics on Monday, and Latin and psychology on Tuesday. So those would be the only ones I think that people would freak out about, like, and I don't think they would really. And then English though is Wednesday. Stats is Thursday. Biology
Hey,
is Friday.
what about the 24th of April? What's on your guys' schedule?
April. There's nothing listed at Chatfield on the 24th. But that's only 1 week difference. So I think if we're not going to do it, let's leave it the 17th because it's been on the important dates calendar forever. Anybody opposed to just sticking with what we had?
The 17th is supposed to be Conifer's prom.
Of April.
So maybe we'll have to brainstorm. Like, if you guys do it first, you could tell me all the things that went wrong and I can fix them.
That's true. We could totally do that.
And I'm just worried about the speakers then. Like, is there any way that you could record those Zooms or those broadcasts and we could just play them or
Yep.
put them on our own pages if we do? And I'm not saying your relay is going bad. I just wanted to make a snarky remark.
You're snarky. Calc is Tuesday. I'm just feeling like, I don't know, if we make too many changes right now, I feel like we're like guessing in the dark. I say we just leave it on the 17th. Anybody okay with that? Is
I
anybody?
mean, also only like half our committee is here tonight, so maybe we should wait to make that sort of decision until later. The only thing that's important is we have a solid date for when we give out like information for the general meeting. So it's kind of now or never.
Right.
But that isn't now or never for Jordan's case because we can always change it. It's just for our school, we need to make sure that we are giving out the right information for the school.
Yep.
And I honestly, I'm not worried about it being on the same day at all.
Okay.
As
So
long as
we're
our
having two activities and we're
together
helping you. Yes, we're having 2 different activities and we will help you. I will definitely, you have my word, I will help you. Only because I love you. Okay, daughter. Okay. So I think that meeting is that we're going to have is super important. And if people don't know about it, they won't come. So I think one is, if you guys are okay with me, I will put it into all the Google Classrooms, right? So Google Classrooms, that'll be me. And then 2 is, that's me. 2 is that Taylor is going to make a post and you'll post it on our Jeffco or Relay for Life and get it to me and I'll post it on the school one. Is that good? I'll do the school Instagram. I'll put it on the school Facebook. I'll put it on the school Snapchatty. And then we can, and I'll put it on the announcements. But now I'm thinking for the announcements, we should do a video where like maybe 2 or 3 of you guys get on a Zoom together and just talk and I can tape it and then we can put it on. Right? Is that good? Okay. Or you know what? Who cares? All of you could be on it. But we would just have a certain amount of people. Someone would say, we're super excited. We're having this kind of a relay this year. Someone else would say, we're having a meeting. There's a Zoom meeting and it's going to be put into the Google Classrooms. And someone could say, we know that life is really changed, but cancer patients haven't. And so maybe 3 people talk and we get it into like a half-minute little segment. Maybe we tape that tonight so that it's done.
I mean, yeah, we can.
Or
I was gonna say, you want me to like write a script so like we know exactly want to say, or I mean, I don't care.
No, I think that's good. Okay, so so what we'll do is she will write something up, and if you guys want to help with that, you could do that tonight, or you can meet later, and then I'll just throw it out there real quick and say, we're videotaping. If you can make it, come. If you can't, you suck. And that's just kind of how we'll work that. And whoever's there is in it.
And then Gonko, when do you want that done? Like, when do you send that out? Because we definitely need to do it before next Wednesday. So do you want me to get it to you by Monday?
Yeah, if I get it, wait, is next Wednesday the meeting? Is that already?
Well, not, I mean, do you want to give everyone like a week in advance to like hear about it?
Yeah.
That's just kind of what's going through my head. If we give everyone a week and post it like 2 or 3 times throughout that time, then it'll be on time for when we have the meeting and people will know about it.
Maybe we start posting on social media and whatnot on Wednesday. I only will run it one time with the whole school announcements. So it's either going to be on Monday before the meeting or Wednesday, a whole week in front of it. And then we'll just remind people. How about if we have it, if I have it by next Monday, if I have it by Monday, then I can get it on the announcements on Wednesday. And then the next Monday when we do announcements, I'll include it in the words, but it won't be our video again. Is that good? Okay. So I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. So next Wednesday will be a video. And then in 2 Mondays, I'll put it back on the calendar. Announcements. Okay. And that has to be really good. Otherwise, people won't come. That's got to be like, we have to make sure we tell them it's been most freshmen, you've never heard of this. And only very few sophomores participated as freshmen. But this is a big deal and we have changed it up. We want to tell them it's going to run out of people's houses and it's going to be amazing. And then that kind of stuff. And we don't even mention that they have to raise money. We don't tell that till we like hook them into the meeting and then we make them cry. And then we say, don't you want to help out? And in the meeting, like Madison said, we do put in the chat if you know someone's email that has cancer that we could invite. And we just do a huge invite right from there. Okay, that's good. All right, what else do we need? Fundraisers, go, right?
Yeah, so we basically just reviewed all of our ideas from last meeting, and we came up with kind of like new ideas, like the top 3 teams that raise the most money we can provide them with an incentive. So I was thinking that maybe if like some teachers were up for it, we can have them give extra credit points. I know a lot of students right now like those points. So we were thinking of that, or maybe something else, or like, that would engage them more. And then we were thinking of like a raffle of some sort that they can participate in. And then same thing with the incentive there. I don't know what that would look like yet. But those were a few ideas that we were looking at.
We can't call it a raffle because then we go to jail because we don't have a raffle license. But and I learned that almost the really hard way. I almost went to jail. It was very scary. But we could so as far as what you're saying, it's not really fundraising, right? Oh, you're rewarding the teams that did the most money. That's what you're saying. Right? Okay, good.
Yeah.
We could maybe even offer them the first spots to decorate, their own parking spot type idea. If they have a car. I don't know. That's cool.
And then maybe if we do end up having a prom, maybe like free tickets to prom or something like that. Well, actually, never mind, because some of them are sophomores and freshmen. So.
But we could get some Chatfield like shirts and stuff. right? I have that kind of stuff. I'm loaded with that kind of stuff. Okay, so big thing is once we post this, everybody has to post it. And then you ask all your friends to post it, right? Because no, oh, and we usually put stuff on people's windows at school about the meeting, and we'll be back at school. So we need to do that. That's one of the best things. So on Monday and Tuesday, before the Wednesday meeting, we need to have slips of paper that say Relay for Life meeting, everybody invited, come to this Zoom link. I guess we're just gonna assume that we're gonna give everybody the Zoom link. Oh my God, it's so scary. And then who's there on, oh gosh, Monday, Tuesday's the same people. So I'll need people to put those out on cars during, oh my gosh. Okay, so we don't have like a time when you guys can go do that. Who's got, I don't know, third hour? What do you guys got for third hour? Anybody have it off? Great, thanks a lot.
Well, I think the better question right now is who will be in person like that day when we are supposed to be passing out the papers. Because I mean, I'm going to be remote, or like not remote, but I'll be learning from home on Tuesday and Monday. Yeah.
So who has a third hour though that you could actually leave either 10 minutes early from your house or 10 minutes early from the school? Caitlin, what do you got third hour?
I have math, but he has like, he sends out all the stuff and then you just watch his videos during class. So he's not teaching during the class.
Even towards the end?
Yeah.
Okay, Madison, what do you got?
I have unified art, so it depends on the day.
Okay. Anybody else got?
I have weight training, and usually our like workouts are at the beginning of the period / middle and stuff, and the last 20 minutes like kind of cool down. So I might be able to.
Who do you
I
have
to
for
talk
that?
to Lizari.
Okay, she's been texting me during this whole meeting, so we'll make that happen. So if the three of you, what I can do is if someone will write what you think we should say, that would be great. I have I have the last year's at school. I could just do that and change it. But if someone wants to take that on and write it and email it to me at the jeffco.k12 email, then what I'll do is I'll print it out, I'll cut them up, and I'll leave them at the front desk for you. And you can just walk in, pick them up, and then go get as many cars as you can during Monday. And then Wednesday, third period, you still could do it because we don't have it until after third period on Wednesday. So who's in school on Wednesday? Bryce, what do you have third period on Wednesday?
I have film studies, and sometimes she lets us out early, but it's really random. So, but I could always try to I could probably talk her into it because I can watch the movie at home if I need to.
Okay. Oh, Simona, you have me period 2, huh? Or what period you have me? Simona, what period do you have me? Do you speak English? Simona, can you hear me? Robert, what about you? What do you got third period?
I have AP macro.
Oh my gosh, well, we're not doing that.
Uncle, I can do it. I just have choir, so.
Okay, good, choir, like that. Not that that's not like an easy one to miss. Simona, what period do you have me?
I have you second.
Second?
Yeah.
So she could go do it. I would totally let her go do it. All period. I'd let her go just so I don't have to see her. But maybe you could leave and go do 20 minutes of it and come back.
Okay, yeah.
And then you just say, these are the cars I got to, these are the ones that I did not get to. And then we text Taylor and say, Taylor, she didn't get to the ones in the middle lot, and you can go do that, right? Because we don't need Tuesday, we just need Monday and Wednesday, right? Okay,
I also
Yeah, that's
have
perfect.
off, so I can always do it then.
what's that? Say it again.
I have first period off,
Perfect.
so
Okay,
I could do
so-
it instead of doing third.
Okay, let's do that. So first period, you're in charge on Monday.
Monday, what day? The
The
Monday first.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And then Simona, you are in charge of getting as much as you can done in like 20 minutes, my class. And Taylor, you do the other parts that she doesn't get done. Oh, I feel really good about that. I feel really, really good about that. So that way the more people we get the link in their hands, the better. And it has to be, the note has to be really good. So who's going to write this note? Me?
I can write it if you want. I'm already writing the script for the announcements, so I can just kind of do something similar.
I
Okay,
can write it if you want to, Taylor, since you're already writing the script.
there you go. Bryce, you write that. Include the date that it's what time did we decide? We decided at 1:30, is that what we
February
said?
3rd at 1:30.
Okay, February 3rd at 1:30. Write that down.
And make sure you put Wednesday on that so that they know, because they might not know days, but they know days of the week.
So
Okay.
will we just come to your room to grab those before we go put?
I'll probably put them up in the main office.
Okay.
Okay, that way you don't have to come into a room with other students, because I don't know what all those rules will be. That's exciting. Okay, I feel better about that. So then if we have it on social media, we have you guys on a video, then we have it on the announcements later, just talking it through, and then we have it on Snapchat, Instagram, and everything, then that's the best we can do. And then we go from there.
And then Miss Gunkel, do you want me to just email you like a little note or?
That would be perfect. And then I'll copy and paste it and I'll add the link. Actually, maybe we'll make them go to, because if I add the link, you know what I mean? It's got like 100,000 letters and they can't just click on it.
Yeah.
So I'll figure out if the best idea is for, I don't know, I might like put the link on the school newspaper in a document and then make everyone go to there to get the link, but I'll figure out how to get the link out best.
Could
Or
it be a
stick on
QR
a
code?
Zoom.
On a,
QR code,
Oh.
or you could do an ID and a password. to the Zoom.
True. Or I can go back to putting the link in the Google Classrooms, because that's clickable. So maybe just say that. Say, if you're interested, the link is in your Google Classroom. There we go. That's where we'll do. And then I'll come up with a link and I'll put it in there. That's me again. Google Zoom link. Okay, that's good. All right, people.
That was really good, guys. So thank you all for coming tonight. And I really appreciate all your hard work. I think that it's going to come together, and we just got to keep looking forward and keep going with everything, because it's going to go so fast, and we just got to keep up with it this semester. And like, we're going to try and have
Oops, she clicked the wrong button. She's going to try to have, yeah. All right, she'll probably come back in here. Oh, she just is calling me. Yes, you're on speaker.
Okay, sorry guys. My computer just died.
Can you hear her?
So that's so awkward. Can they hear me?
They can. She went away there too. Here, she's calling back. Here we go. All right, do it again. Go.
Okay, sorry. Guys, my computer died, but it's good. I was just saying, we're gonna try and have a meeting every month. And if it gets closer, like by March, we're gonna go every 2 weeks. So just keep that in the back of your mind, just so we can plan. And we're gonna need to have almost everybody here for the rest of the time out. And I don't know. I just think that we're only gonna pull this off if everyone can work and do their part. So I really appreciate you guys being here tonight and doing all your hard work. So thank you so much for all you guys are doing. I really appreciate it.
Thank you too, Taylor. We appreciate you a lot.
Oh.
Anybody got any last parting messages for anybody? Something to say? All righty.
Ms. Gunkel, do you mind staying on for a couple more minutes so I can just talk to you one-on-one?
Great idea. Great idea. Even though I don't like you. Okay. All right, you guys, we will then see everyone probably in the next couple days that want to be in the video for the school. Okay.
Oh, and if anyone wants to be in the video, just text me or reach out to me. Because I'm gonna write the script and I need to know how many people want to have speaking roles.
Raise your hand if you want to speak in the video. Bryce says yes. Caitlin Foster says yes. Everyone else is like looking at the ground, hoping I won't call on them.
Okay, so be Caitlin and Bryce.
Yes.
I can do that.
And everybody else can be like backup singers, right? Hey, I think at the end,
if we're doing it over Zoom, you can make like a relay sign to like hold up.
I was thinking that same, I was just going to say that. If everybody
or like
says,
a background, like do a Zoom background.
everybody holds up a sign like why you relay, maybe. I relay for my grandpa, I relay for, and then have a little sign. It can be like a computer piece of paper sign, you know, it doesn't have to be like go to the store, buy a big poster board or anything and put it around your neck with string. It doesn't have to be that. It can just be a normal. But make sure you're smiling the whole time, right? When we're doing the Zoom. All right, Taylor, that's good.
Okay.
We'll say.
Also, I'm going to send something out, but I got an email from a chair for the American Cancer Society Youth, and they're having a meeting on January 24th. I'll like share the email so you guys can see, but I'm the only one from our school that gets the emails, and they only send them out if you have done a relay and you've been on a committee. So if anyone's going to be on the relay committee next year, this is something that you should try to do, because then you'll keep getting those emails from them and getting more ideas about relay for the future. Just so you all know.
Good. I was pointing at them all. Unless you're a senior, this is not this is a requirement to graduate, is to be on the next year and the year after. There's no excuses. Cancer doesn't sleep. I do. All right, you guys, I'm starving and I still got to talk to Vonnie's daughter. So here we go. If you need me, you have my phone number too. Make sure you reach out, and otherwise we'll see you guys for filming. So bring your pretty faces. Pretty soon we'll let you know. Okay. Make sure you turn on your notifications for whatever we're using, GroupMe, so that it like comes up, because I'm just worried people don't see it. It just is my little insecurity. Okay. All right, you guys, you take care of yourself and we will see you soon. Okay. Bye. Wave, Taylor. Bye.